Hello and welcome my fab fans to Glam's Live. Gotta plug my tablet in. Hello and welcome in. How are you? Hi. Make sure to like and comment. It really helps support the channel. Therapy's been going really well. It's very lovely. It's really difficult to keep up with like my YouTube uploads and stuff because I have to spend so long in therapy. Yeah. But I've been keeping up with it. I mean, luckily I'm kind of fast at art. Imagine if I wasn't. I had a decent day. All kinds of art. I craft, I draw. Usually mixed medium though. Thank you. I actually recently got my hair re-dyed, so my roots are not showing. I don't have a favorite. I mean, I post all my art on Facebook, and if people DM me about art, like if they just comment in on like a video of, hey, how can I talk to you or ask you for a commission, you just kind of either through Facebook, Discord, or TikTok, but I do have a P.O. box. That is something I do have. So for my Instagram, TikTok, or Facebook, these should be the links for those things. And if you want to show support, like to my channel, whether it be like monetary or just sending me like fan art or anything to my PO box, these are available. I have a Cash App and I have a PO box. Oh, it says not friendly. Please do not touch. Isn't that funny? Really? Which one? I am an artist. Do you want to see? Oh. I'm also a cosplayer. When things get stuck on my chair. I recently drew Alice from Alice in Wonderland. I drew Senko, the Helpful Fox, Zoe, Elle from Death Note, then there's Marceline, Shenhe, I drew a Kitsune and Mitsuri. This is Sarah. This is actually an OC of mine. If you find the Chaos Castle playlist, you can listen to a story I wrote, and I narrate it while doing art. And I'm still trying to work on chapters, but my goodness, is it difficult. I'm still waiting for my friend to return my mirror wig. I let them borrow it. It's been a month. They need to give it back. Anywho, this is Athena, then there's Velma. This is another OC character. I usually just get a reference photo. I probably will draw Daze from Stray Dogs once I finish watching the show. But I also am probably going to cosplay the character. Do you actually want to see a 3D drawing that I've done? Because I have. Just because I can doesn't mean I want to. Which one is it? This is something I drew. I also drew this. Inks and charcoal. The whole class, you had to draw in charcoal, pencil, and ink. And so that was the medium that taught me values so that I would know the lights and the darks, and it would add a lot more depth to my art. Don't get me wrong, I already had most of that concept down, but it adds a little bit of flair. The art teacher actually always made me do the posing, and the reason she always chose me to do the posing first is because she knew I was better at art than everyone else in the class. So she wanted everyone else to have more time to draw than me. Which is funny. Like, she always struggled giving me criticism. I always did really well. I don't know. I'm good at art. It's a skill that I have. I'm pretty sure I have one drawing of a cat. It was my one and only attempt of drawing an animal. If I find my sketchbook, I will show you, but I doubt I'll find it. It's more of, I didn't like drawing cats because there's fur, and I don't like drawing details. There's just shit in here. I'm trying to see if it's still in this notebook. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if I ripped it out or not. I can show you some of the art in here. It's unfinished. This is like some really old art from when I was like younger. All of the art in this notebook I did when I was in high school. So this is all like stuff from high school. Like I tried drawing a suit. I started another character. Like this one's also unfinished. There's a dragon. Never finished that. Just a head. Just a floating head. This one's finished. It's a little basic and kind of small. This one I could add more details to, but she's really pretty. That one's pretty nice. This one I did a while ago. This one is very unfinished. Another dragon. This one I only did halfway because I hated the way the wings looked. I drew this, that one, yeah. There's a weeping angel. This character has a really big head. I was really into drawing side profiles. Oh, this is a doll. I was gonna draw like multiple dolls in like a circle, but I gave up. This I drew. The hand looks great. I actually drew this girl. Never met her in real life, but I did draw her. I drew this for an art class down here. Never finished this. Gave up on doing the wings. Oh, there's a painted one. Oh, there's a tree. And a girl. Just a head, though. My mom made me draw the landscape, and I got really bored. Oh, and there's a bunch of wings, too. This one's very pale, but it's a burning house. This is a bird person. I drew this. It looks like a bad render in a video game. This is actually my logo that I use on all of my cards. There is some story behind this. A little bit of a phoenix. I love Avatar: The Last Airbender, so clearly her eyes are too close together. But I was practicing drawing braids. Some more practice. This is a little weird. Oh, some Binding of Isaac. This is actually a flower bed design that I drew for a garden. There is a bunch of math in this notebook. All of that math could be used to recreate it in real life. So, take that for what you will. Another girl. Her wings are both different, and I hate that. She's getting grabbed by demons. This is a spider monster I saw when I closed my eyes for like 2 minutes. An archer. Oh, look, girl crying. That, if that does not show that I was depressed in high school, I don't know what does. Now this is, I was just attacking my sketchbook. This reminds me of, like a nice little seating area. I tried to draw someone. I just wanted to draw a dress. I was really, interested in drawing twins for some reason. My cousin wanted me to draw that. A little witch character. Another witch. This is the small little detailed one I did, and I think that looks so much better than the big one. Oh, and then there's just avatar symbols. You love that for me. And dresses. And then more schoolwork. And then the front page, which is actually done in completed art. God, this is an old-ass sketchbook, though. This is an actual completed painting I did. I've tried to sell them, but nobody can afford them. I think that's the sad part about art. I mean, I do art mostly for fun. My real plan is psychology. I want to be a therapist. Everyone can have a hobby. My teeth just look like this. I have canines. Oh no. Ooh, ooga booga. Your little wolf. Of course. Art is therapy. It's meant to let you get your emotions out. No, my favorite kind of therapy is retail therapy, so. Oh yeah, no, my teeth are just naturally like this. I was born with these teeth. There's photos of me as a child with these teeth. I did have one drawing of a cat. I cannot find it though, so you probably will never get to see it, unfortunately. Gender fluid is a term that describes being using all pronouns. You can call me an it, you can call me a he, you can call me a she, you can call me a they or a them. Usually people look up terms to figure out what they mean, but yeah. That's not a pronoun. That's an adjective. Do you not know what a pronoun is? I'm not a liberal. Actually, they can be used in a singular sense because it does, in essence, have an ability to be used for one singular item. It is a gender neutral version of describing either a single item or multiple items. But I guess not many people are educated. So, yeah. It's not that hard to learn grammar. I mean, yeah. Technically. You never got teached grammar? Yikes. I feel bad for the future generations if you don't even know how to use grammar properly. You probably failed English. I know I struggled in English. I am actually minorly dyslexic, but I still got good grades. Ignorance may be blissful, but it's still possible to learn basic grammar rules that you're supposed to learn in elementary school. Exactly. I think everyone should show their emotions. It's very important. No, dyslexia is a reading disability. Autism is an emotional disconnection form of disability. I am both dyslexic and autistic. I also have ADHD that I've been diagnosed with, but it's okay. I have 2 schizophrenic family members. They have paranoid schizophrenia. It is a terrifying illness. But I also think most mental illnesses are terrifying. No. I think people do get misdiagnosed, but, it is true that most of the world does suffer from at least one mental illness at least once in their lifetime. It doesn't mean it's an ongoing mental illness, because sometimes you can heal enough from it to where it's just in the background and not the main focus. But some mental illnesses are more severe, and they do affect a person's way of living. Suffering from a mental illness isn't something you just get over. It's something you need extra support with and workarounds. I don't expect other people to conform to me. That is true. I don't. I never have. But I do work around my issues. Like, I know I have heightened sensory issues, so I will wear only certain fabrics. I will make sure I do certain things. Or since I can't really feel whether I'm hungry or not, I will make sure I'm eating enough calories because I don't want to undereat. I have no idea who Charles is. I keep hearing people talk about him, and I hear both, like, oh, he was a dad that got murdered, and, or, he was okay with the idea of his kids, if they got raped, to still have the baby. So it's just, like, I wish it wasn't murder that killed him, but, like, I hope his daughters get safe. Like, I'm against murder, but I'm also against, hate. I can hate a I can hate a person, but, like, I don't want to. So I'll just pretend they don't exist because, well, if I don't like them, then clearly they don't matter enough for me to not like them. So I shouldn't learn any more about them. I should focus on me and working around my problems. I do tarot readings, and if anyone wants a tarot reading, feel free to ask for one. I am against murder, but I do believe in abortions because I would rather not be born if I wasn't going to get taken care of in the first place. Um, if you're not going to, like, take care of the existing creatures on this planet, why bother having kids? Don't have them if you're not going to take care of it with every single ounce of your love. If you're not going to love something that you're putting effort into creating, why keep it? That I agree. Most parents should not be parents. it doesn't matter if a person is useful if they're not loved or cared for. We're not robots. We're not machines. We're living, breathing creatures that need love and kindness. I don't know. I don't have, I haven't, I'm not, I'm going to say this now. I was not aware of anything that happened to me or my even awareness or existence before the age of like 3. And most of my memories before 3rd grade don't really exist fully. Like, sure, there's glimpses here and there of like little events, but there's mostly just nothing. So I kind of believe more in a consciousness. I think evil is taught. I don't think evil is inherent, but it is taught or learned. Because, like, some people can find evil satisfying, but they have to see it first. I actually did cosplay as Junko Enoshima from Danganronpa. I think I think the greatest thing I had the ability to do was I could tell when my parents would make a mistake, and I would learn from other people's mistakes. Not everyone does that, apparently. But I've also been very strict in my values. Like, if I love someone, even if I have to leave them for them to be in a better way, as long as they're happy, I don't really care. I've been through a lot in my life, and I've learned a lot, usually from other people making really bad decisions. Never. Yeah, getting told you're mature for your age is an insult because it means you're traumatized and that your parents were so unstable that you had to figure things out really quickly just so you could survive. It's not good to be mature when you're a kid. When you're a kid, you're supposed to be a kid. It's one of my biggest reasons of, if you're not gonna be the grown-up or take responsibility for any actions of yours, then you shouldn't be a parent. And if you're not prepared for your child to have a mental illness or be born with a disability, like me, I am autistic. I unfortunately do have a disability mentally. I struggle a bit more with social situations. But you might not think so, but it's because I'm talking about topics that I'm aware of, and I'm highly educated now. I wasn't when I was a kid. When I was a kid, one of the things I said once was you can do it on your own. And I accidentally would insult people when trying to compliment them. And I was really bad at making and maintaining friendships. Sure, I'm educated now, but when I was a kid, I had a lot of issues. Don't get me wrong, I have not just talked to a device in my room about these issues. I have talked to a therapist, and that's why I got my diagnosis. But I also studied about autism for a while because I wanted to understand why I thought differently than others, why I reacted differently, why I understood words differently, why my sensory is different than others. Don't trust all therapists, I will say that. Some therapists are just in it for the money, and some are actually caring about people. That's why it's really important to look in like ratings of different therapists. My therapists are just mine. I'm an adult. I am 22. They did not tell my parents. I had to tell my parents of my diagnosis. Actually, therapists are not allowed to tell you what to do. They can give you advice, but you do not have to follow it if it does not fit in your schedule, lifestyle, and or doesn't help you. Usually they just let you open up and cope through problems. And if you have an idea of what might be going on, they'll go through a screening and talk with you about things that you've been through in your childhood. And they'll really like analyze who you are and what you might be going through deep down. To be fair, if you're not going to talk to a therapist, I also kind of agree. Why bother going if you have nothing to say? Um, one of the things that I've well, yeah, sometimes they do. Sometimes different people analyze things differently. Sometimes people have no idea how to take what you said. Sometimes people don't have advice for you. Sometimes what you're going through is just difficult. If anyone wants a tarot reading, please ask. Yeah. Actually, the point of tarot for me is not that it is truth, but it is a great way to open up a person to answering questions about themselves. Something I've learned about tarot is that it is basically just um I love Ralsei X3. What should I call you? Okay, so Ralsei. I'm gender fluid. I sometimes see myself as a woman. I sometimes see myself as a guy. Sometimes I bind my chest, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I don't feel like dressing as either. I don't get your joke. God damn it. to meet you, Raven. I'm about to do a tarot reading. I believe in every god existing all at the same time. I don't care who's in charge. I just know they all exist. In my belief system. Your god exists. You just happen to believe in less gods than I do. When the voice in your head tells you to kill yourself, is it really the Holy Spirit? Or is that just depression? Because I'm pretty sure that's just depression. Lamel. That's why I don't believe that. Okay. Ralsei? Your first card. This is you and your general environment at the time. The Page of Swords reversed. Okay. More evil side. Oh my god. My phone keeps falling. You're just gonna stand up. Let's see if you will stop falling. Okay. Page of Swords. Authority overseeing Secret Service vigilance, spy, examination, and the qualities thereto belonging. But the more evil side of these qualities, what is unforeseen, unprepared state, sickness, is also imitated. I mean, if they're acting childish, aren't they a child? Ralsei, this is the card that covers you. It is your obstacles. 3 of Wands. strength, enterprise, effort, trade, discovery, commerce, the end of troubles, suspension, adversity, disappointment, and toil. Well, considering that's your obstacles, it means your biggest struggles are getting let down, things going wrong. Strength is a weakness, apparently. You know, that's fair. This card is the best you can arrive at. It is the Strength card reversed. Abuse of power, despotism, weakness, and discord. If two vegans are fighting, it's considered thorns. These are your tools. Rosalie, the Empress. You use them to arrive at your best. Fruitfulness, initiative, action, long days. Clandis, unknown, difficulty, doubt, and ignorance. Well, I mean, just because I have a mental illness doesn't make me stupid. It just means I struggle a bit more in some places. Five. This card is behind you. Leave it in the past. Forget about it. The World reversed. Inertia, fixity, stagnation, and permanence. Tarot cards are a pseudoscience. They're so generalized that they can always guide a person to a truth, even if you do not believe in it. It's basically just understanding people and pattern recognition, which is very fascinating, and it does work. But every single card is so generalized that it can literally mean anything, and it can fit into anyone's life. So it is not a mental illness to use tarot cards. It's actually a great and clever way to get people to open up and understand themselves. I'm not liberal. Anywho, these are my natural teeth. I don't want face piercings. My teeth are natural. I was born with these teeth. Um, I'm not even done reading. This card is in your future, Rasley. It, be ready for it. It is going to come into action. The Queen of Wands. A woman, countrywoman, friendly, chaste, loving, honorable. If the card beside her is a man, she is disposed towards him. If a woman, she is interested in the querent. Also, love of money. What kind of taco? I'm just easily distracted. I've technically been doing readings since I was, God, how long ago? I've been doing readings since middle school. I'm 22. If it's a Doritos Locos taco, I'd choose a grilled cheese. I mean, I have like 5 different tarot decks. All of them have different ways you read them and different setups that you use them with. Um, I did say what taco you were comparing to grilled cheese, and you chose Dorito Locos taco. Those shits are soggy. And also, I like dipping grilled cheese in tomato soup. Like, maybe if you chose, like, a homemade taco, I would have chose the homemade taco over the grilled cheese. Because I like me some homemade tacos. Where I got the sour cream, the refried beans, the beef. No, no, no. Do not compare grilled cheese to pizza. How you make bread and how you make pizza dough is a completely different texture. completely different texture. And also, I like vegetable pizza. It's a texture thing. I don't know. People started it. I just went with it. I'm easily distracted. Now, I will state pineapple on pizza isn't gross, but I would never eat it. I personally would rather not. I've tried it once, didn't hate it, but I would never go for it ever again. I've had barbecue pizza before. I still don't like it. Tomatoes are a fruit. You don't like the sauce on pizza? Anywho. Technically, a tomato is a fruit because the seeds are in the inside. Like how a banana is technically a berry. And strawberries aren't considered berries. Yeah, see? Did you know corn is a grain, a vegetable, and a fruit all at the same time? It just depends on what part of the corn you're eating or how you're eating it. I like ruining people's views of the world and opening their eyes to truth. Oh yeah, and oh. Let's not forget I'm 22. I'm not a child. I'm sorry, I'm prettier than you. I grew up with corn and Daughtry. No, ketchup is not a smoothie because it has gelatin in it. Technically, it's jello. Or pudding. I do got the tism. I wanted to do more tarot readings, but y'all just want to talk about food. Y'all need to eat. Yeezy McScleezy. How should I refer to you? Ozzy? Okay. I got it. Okie dokie, Ozzy. Oh god. Bro, Ozzy, what you going through? Holy shit, too. Uh-oh. I mean, I ate ramen earlier. That's what I ate. Okay. This card is your general environment at the time. It is death reversed. Inertia, sleep, lethargy, petrification, and somnambulism. This is your obstacles, Ozzy. It is the Three of Pentacles. If you get the same card, that means nothing has changed for you in that area of your life. Trade, skilled labor, usually, however, regarded as a card of nobility, aristocracy, and renown glory. Mediocrity in work and otherwise purely pettiness and weakness. Those are your obstacles, Ozzy. This is the best you can arrive at. It is the One of Pentacles. Well, the Ace of Pentacles. The evil side of wealth, bad intelligence, also great riches. These are your tools. It is the Ten of Pentacles. Gain, riches, family matters, archives, extraction, and the abode of family. Then this card is in your past. Leave it in the past. It is the Nine of Wands. Obstacles, adversity, and calamity. This card is coming in your future. Be prepared for it. Avoid it if you need. But it will happen. The Fool. Folly, mania, extravagance, intoxication, delirium, frenzy, bewilderment. This represents you and your attitude and relation to the matter. The Seven of Swords. Reversed. Good advice, counsel, instruction, slander, and babbling. This one stands for your house and home and your relation to the matter. The Devil. Ravage, violence, force, vehemence, extraordinary efforts, fatality, that which is precedented but not for the reasons this reason is evil. This one is Your Hopes and Fears, Ozzy. Page of Pentacles. Application, study, scholarship, reflection. Another reading says news, messages, and the bringer therefore of, also rule and management. Then this is your card of fate. Omniism. The Sun. The marriage, happiness, fortunate marriage, contentment, but in a lesser sense. They have that. They have seafood pizza. They also have eggplant pizza. You can make anything into pizza. As long as you cook it right. I mean, a dessert pizza. Have you ever had cookie pizza? I mean, a cannibal would probably like toenail pizza. I'm gonna end stream here, guys. Mainly because I'm exhausted and I have to be up really early for psychological meetings. Because I have mental issues. Anywho, peace, love, have a good day, my Fab fans, and I'll see you again next time. Goodbye.